Fire test. I'm out for the walk around.
American 514, that's a radio check.
514, I'll read you loud and clear.
Roger. Airshill 6144, you're leaving airspace to the west. Fort Worth Center is offline. Radar services terminated. Frequency change approved.
I'm back. No issues on the walk around.
Hi, the security and safety check are all done. Are we good to start boarding? Okay.
For an on-time departure. Prior to aircraft movement, all customers must be seated with their seatbelts fastened. Please make sure your seat back is upright, tray table is stowed, and all carry-on items are put away. Smaller bags and personal items may be placed all the way under the seat in front of you. Larger items can be stowed in overhead bins with the wheels or handles facing out. Small electronic devices may be held, placed in your pocket, or in the seat back in front of you, but cellular services must be turned off prior to takeoff. In-flight crew members, please prepare for departure.
November 430 Delta Mike, Memphis Center, Roger. The Memphis altimeter is 2957. Report cancellation of IFR with me on this frequency or through flight service via PM to me and change advisory is approved. November 71 Foxtrot, Sierra, Memphis Center, Roger. Radar contact lost. Stay altitude and position. November 71 Foxtrot, Sierra, Memphis Center, Roger. And you're clear for the
for an on-time departure. Prior to aircraft movement, all customers must be seated with their seatbelts fastened. Please make sure your seat back is upright, tray table is stowed, and all carry-on items are put away. Smaller bags and personal items may be placed all the way under the seat in front of you. Larger items can be stowed in overhead bins with the wheels or handles facing out. Small electronic devices may be held, placed in your pocket, or in the seat back in front of you, but cellular services must be turned off prior to takeoff. In-flight crew members, please prepare for departure.
gentlemen, the door to the aircraft has been closed. U.S. regulations require all large personal electronic devices to be turned off and stowed at this time. You may continue to use your small airway devices. Please make sure they are switched to airplane. These devices must be unplugged from
Cockpit
the
prep.
outlets, secured in the seatback pocket,
Completed.
and
Gear
placed in
pins
your
and
pocket
covers.
or held. If
Signs.
it becomes necessary, the captain may
Adheres.
request that all devices be turned off during the flight.
Fuel quantity. Takeoff data. Barrel ref. 2970. Set. Electronic load sheet. Down to the line. Ready. I'm good. Windows and doors. Closed. Beacon.
November 71
Thrust
Foxtrot,
levers.
Sierra clear to the Ryburn intersection via direct
Parking brake.
hold as published for the Isles
Four-star
runway
checklist
22
complete.
approach and expect further clearance at 00150.
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we cleared to close?
Ground to cockpit. We are connecting the tug now, so
Thanks.
please
Let me know if you
confirm
need
the parking
anything.
brake is set. Locking the gear now.
November 430 Delta Mike, verify you're in the published hold at Ozum. 430 Delta Mike, roger.
All right, Captain, bypass pin is inserted and the tug is connected. Ready to push at your discretion, and please release parking brakes. Captain, you are clear for engine start.
November 71 Foxtrot, Sierra, say intentions after holding at Ryburn.
Cabin crew doors to automatic and cross-check.
Check.
We have now closed the boarding door. Prior to aircraft movement, all customers must be seated with their seatbelts fastened. Please make sure your seat back is upright, tray table is stowed, and all carry-on items are put away. Laptops
November
and
71
devices
Foxtrot,
stored
Sierra,
inside
left center, roger, clear to the Covington Municipal Airport via direct and say altitude request.
Core space seat equipped with power outlets. Please unplug all devices at this time. As part of our commitment to safety from the ground up, this
Pushback
airplane was
complete.
just cleaned
Set
and
parking brakes
disinfected,
and confirm.
including tray tables, restrooms, other high-touch surfaces, and galleys. Also, Seat assignments have been deliberately spread out, except for parties traveling together. Please help us facilitate distancing by taking and remaining in your assigned seat and keeping the aisle clear so others can pass. Please place smaller bags
November 7 1
personal
Foxtrot,
items
Sierra
under the
Center, Roger,
seat
stand by.
Larger items may be placed in the overhead bin
Stand by.
with wheels or
Unlocking the gear.
handles facing out. If you're placing a larger bag in the bin, please make sure the bin will close
Tug
before
is
taking your
disconnected
seat.
and bypass pin has been removed.
Larger electronic
We'll signal
devices
you
such as
on the
laptops
side
must be
and have a
stowed
good
prior
flight.
to pushback under the seat in front of you
November
or in an
430
overhead
Delta
bin.
Mike, Memphis Center,
They may
Roger.
not be stowed in seat back pockets. If you are seated in an emergency exit row, you may be called upon to open the exits in the event of an emergency. If you are unable, unwilling, or feel you may injure yourself by
November
performing the
430
exits
Delta
or
Mike, you
functions
said you want to try
described
going
on the safety
VFR into
information card,
Covington.
please let us know. We'll find you a different seat. Our Airbus
November
A320 has
430
emergency
Delta Mike,
exits.
IFR
There are two
cancellation,
doors in the
receive
front,
squawk,
two window exits
maintain
over the
current
wings,
squawk
and two doors
for
in the back.
VFR
Each door
advisories.
is equipped with an evacuation slide that can be detached from the aircraft and used as a raft. All exits are clearly marked with a sign overhead. If necessary, floor level lighting will illuminate the aisle to help you find the exits. In the event of an emergency, leave all personal belongings and proceed to your nearest exit. Please take a moment now to locate your closest exit and remember that it might be behind you. If there is a change in cabin pressure, 4 oxygen mask will drop from overhead. Firmly pull the mask toward you to start the flow of oxygen. Remove your face covering. Place the mask over your nose and mouth. Pull the elastic band around your head and tighten your straps on both sides. Even though the bag may not inflate, oxygen will be flowing. Be sure to put your mask on first before helping others. We'll let you know it is no longer needed.
Anti-ice.
We will
ECAM
be
status.
testing through the cabin to make sure we're
Pitch
ready
trim.
for departure. You can help us by making sure your seatbelt is fastened, seat back is upright, tray table is stowed.
Rudder
And
trim.
November 71 Foxtrot,
After
Sierra,
start
would you
checklist
like
complete.
the RNAV runway 1 approach into Covington?
Smoking, including the use of electronic cigarettes or vaporizers, is never allowed
Pressure
on any
zero.
JetBlue flight.
And
Tampering
November
with
71
disabling
Foxtrot,
or
Sierra,
destroying
Memphis
smoking
Center,
triggers
Roger.
aircraft restrooms.
You're
Ready.
clear for the visual approach into Covington
Full up.
Airport
This aircraft has
and
3
report
restrooms.
cancellation.
One in the front
IFR
of the cabin,
me on this
two in the back.
frequency through
Full
flight
down.
service. It came to
Neutral.
me and changed to advisory
Avoid crowding
frequency
in the
for the
aisle.
only traffic you have right
Please wait
Full
now.
left.
until the
At
restroom
your
is available.
about
We're proud to let
Full
you know
right.
that
6
this
o'clock
flight
and
is carbon
about
neutral, and
15
we're
miles
offsetting
is
the
Neutral.
fuel.
a
From the
Aaron
fuel used
with you
for all of
at
our domestic
VFR
flights to
Full
reduce
left.
the
3,000
impact
feet
on our climate.
eastbound, also landing
Full right.
Covington.
All of our planes
Neutral.
are equipped with free high-speed Wi-Fi. If you have a Wi-Fi enabled device, just connect to the Fly-Fi network. Then be sure to type in www.flyfi.com into your browser window and follow the prompts to log in. Thanks to our partnership with Amazon, once connected, you can sign into your Amazon Prime account or start a free trial to stream movies, TV shows, and music, and earn TrueBlue points when you shop as a TrueBlue member while in flight. You can also find entertainment listings and other info about today's flight on the Fly-Fi Hub or on the JetBlue app. Please note the Fly-Fi signal will not be available outside of our coverage area. However, entertainment content will still be available on the Fly-Fi Hub at www.flyfi.com. The first part of today's flight operates outside the coverage area for our free Wi-Fi, satellite TV, and radio. Free movies are still available on channels 39, 40, and 41. If you have a handheld device with Wi-Fi
JetBlue
capabilities, you may
182
also
Memphis Center, Roger. Actually had Foxtrot up. Let me know when you have Foxtrot.
Wi-Fi hub. Just type www.wi-fi.com.
Probably, I'm not sure. I
into your
didn't
browser
listen to
window.
that.
We'll be adjusting the main cabin lights for departure.
Roger.
If you need it, there is a reading light above your seat. We're here to make sure you have a safe and comfortable flight.
Here, actually, you know what? I didn't even connect it, so hold on. I'll make it Romeo for you.
Flight crew member. Thanks for your attention. We hope you enjoy the JetBlue experience.
JetBlue 182 Memphis Center, Roger. Runway 20 Center, taxi via Tango 4 Sierra 7, cross runway 13, the Nashville altimeter 2975.
Flight controls. Check. Flight instruments. Briefing. Flap setting. Config 3, V1, VR, V2, flex temp. V1, 1, 3, 1, VR, 1, 3, 8, V2, 1, 4, 1, flex temp, 6, 6 degrees, ATC. ECAM memo. Down to the line. Clear right side, check.
Approaching. 3, 1.
Spearwings 562, net center, roger, radar contact, altitude and keep leading 1,900. Proceed direct Kearney intersection, climb maintain 16,000, Memphis altimeter 2962. Spearwings 562, proceed direct Kearney intersection, that's Kilo Echo, Romeo Mike India. Climb maintain 16,000, the Memphis altimeter 2962.
Take off runway.
November 430 Delta Mike,
center,
there's no
confirmed.
traffic
Cabin crew.
observed between you and Covington.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be dimming the cabin lights.
Hi,
VFR,
Everyone flying in
and
hours
frequency
of
change
TCAS.
approved.
You'll find the switch for your individual
Engine
reading
mode
light in the
selector.
panel above your head
Pax.
or in your armrest.
Before takeoff
American
checklist complete.
514, you're leaving airspace to the northwest. Kansas City Center is offline, radar service is terminated, frequency change approved.
Thank you, cabin crew. Seats for takeoff, please.
Okay, I heard two call at once. Endeavor 5176, I copy you're requesting IFR clearance. Stand by clearance on request number 1. Other aircraft calling up the center, say again. JetBlue 182, Memphis Center, roger. Winds are 190.10 after departure. Fly runway heading, runway 20 center, clear for takeoff.
Affirm.
Approaching. 2, 0. Center.
Clear right side, check.
On runway. 2, 0. Center.
Check.
Thanks, Scotty. Way to go, kid. Catch it. Man, Flex 66, SRS, auto thrust blue.
Thrust set.
Checked. checks.
V1. Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
And there is the town of Smashville. Heading.
Check.
JBU182, 1.5 for 4. Open climb.
Check.
Fairwings 562, climb, maintain, level 330. 3206.
Flaps 1.
Speed check.
JBU182,
Flaps 1.
center, roger, radar contact. Climb, maintain 15,000 and proceed direct Braxton intersection. The maps are Nashville altimeter is 2975.
Yeah, we got 2975 now. Climb, maintain 15,000 with direct Braxton now. Okay, direct Braxton. Confirm direct Braxton.
Confirm.
Insert. Nav.
Check.
Climb nav. Turn away from the rain. Flap 0.
Speed check. Flaps 0.
So plenty warm, just watching that temperature, making sure we're good to go. Roll into the flight director now. Pretty simple departure. Watch the speed. Get her nice and settled at 250. Wipers off. We got some shear here. Wipers off, please.
Endeavor 5176, I have your clearance. It's going to be a slight amendment. Advise when ready to copy.
I'm gonna go autopilot 1.
Endeavor 5176.
After takeoff climb checklist.
Atlanta Hartsfield
Landing gear.
Airport
Up.
via radar
Flaps.
vectors.
Retracting.
Direct Harrison,
Cap.
VOR.
On.
Direct
Down to the
Malvern.
line.
Direct Nashville. Direct Newb intersection. That'll be November Echo Whiskey Bravo Bravo. Direct IA. That's India Hotel Alpha Victor Echo intersection to the Chipper 1 arrival. Climb, maintain 4,000.
I'm gonna go pretty close to Atlanta tonight, so we're right on the edge of the storm here. There's some storms in the area.
Departure frequency 133.65.
Side stick cam to off.
1571.
That way you guys get the full effect of the landing light in the clouds. Scotty, thanks for catching the mic, man. Appreciate it.
Memphis Center, good evening. Delta
There we go, it's 10K.
9.9.
Negative.
Chicken Head 310.
Confirm clear.
Endeavor
Rad nav.
5176.
Confirm.
I think you got it, but you were stepped on, and just verify the squawk code for me. Endeavor 5176, your readback is correct. Push and start at your discretion, and let me know when you're ready for taxi. You can stand by. I'll get you a runway to expect here shortly.
confirm. Copy. Activate to secondary.
Confirm.
JetBlue 182, climb maintain level 230.
Climb flight level 230 now, JetBlue 182.
Now, for your safety, keep
Check.
observing the seatbelt
Flight level
signs.
230,
Cruise flight
blue.
level is as shown. Optimal flight level is as shown. Recommended max flight level is as shown. Are you happy with our current selected flight level? Check.
Delta 921, correction, Delta 929, Mesa Center, Rogers, squawk 1542.
1542
Yes.
for Delta
Okay.
929. Okay, Metroliner 442, level 200.
Verify that was November 727, correction, November 27442.
So I think we're right on the boundary of Atlanta. Yeah, he's going to hand us off to Atlanta. I think.
Roger.
Yeah. So let's see, ZTL 132.97. So I'll prep this over here. 132.97. And you can see there's another cell off to our right there.
Contact Atlanta Center 132.907.
There it is.
American 305 over to Atlanta. Thanks for the ATC. Have a good evening. See ya.
Good night.
Hey, Orange D, what's up, man? That's twice in a day. So now it's morning time for you, I believe, right? Like noontime?
Contact about 20 miles.
I gotta look at my world map again.
Indicates level 310.
Check.
Oh,
About 29.
some nasty stuff in front of us there. Oh yeah.
Check.
Endeavor 5176
expedite.
is you have the weather notice at Northwest Arkansas Airport. You can expect the
So we're gonna do a manual scan.
runway
And we're gonna
16
go
for
up about
departure.
5 degrees. See how bad it is up top there. Might be able to shoot the gap there.
Check.
Let's see. Yeah.
JetBlue 182, contact Atlanta Center 132.907. Good night.
132.97 over to Hotlanta. Thanks for the service. We'll see you. So,
American 701 Atlanta Center, resume normal speed, climb and maintain, flight level 260.
bring it back down.
speed, flight 260, American 701.
Atlanta Center, good evening. It's JetBlue 182, 18,000 for flight level 230. And we're direct Braxton. We might need like a left 10 for weather here momentarily.
JetBlue 182 Atlanta Center, roger, climb and maintain, flight level 370.
Climb, maintain, flight level 370. Keep you posted on the weather. It's about 20 miles in front here. We're just taking a peek at the scans.
Roger that, American 1331, contact Memphis Center 133.65.
Gonna expedite
13365.
through flight level 230. So we're trading speed for altitude right now.
Flex jet 59 at any altitude, maintain, flight level 360.
Landing altitude 360, flight jet 59.
Delta 220 cross spat at or above 3,300, cleared ILS runway 24 approach.
Outside above 3,300, cleared ILS 24 approach. Delta
I'm gonna flip it back to open climb because
Easy
that's really
39
much.
November X-ray descent at pilot's discretion.
Really all I
maintain
needed.
level 240.
Just want to get us up and going. That speed's real hard to get back once we get. Once we lose it, that speed's real hard to get back.
Delta 369 Atlanta Center, climb and maintain, flight level 350.
350, Delta 369.
Center American 305 here. We'd like to step away for a few minutes.
American 305 advising you're back.
305.
looks like we'll be on top of some of this stuff pretty quick
Wind
here.
59 at mini altitude,
So
maintain
now I'm
level
tilting it down, right? Tilting it down at 1.4 when we're right here, right?
Lufthansa 65 Yankee, descend and maintain, flight level 310.
I don't know if we should take 10 right or 10 left.
Maintain 310, Lufthansa 65 Yankee.
There's some nastiness in there, that's for sure.
Delta 2351, Jackson, or closed, frequency change approved. Have a great night, sir. Guitar 125, connect Atlanta approach 127.9er.
127.9er, start launch flight, ciao.
Delta 2351, Jackson, or closed, frequency change approved. Have a good night.
We need to go to the right.
Over Intercom, Delta 2351,
maybe left. Atlanta, JetBlue 182. Can we take that 10 left now for, say, heading a 130 for about 15 miles?
JetBlue 182, 10 degrees left, of course, are approved. When able, clear direct bullseye and advised.
Okay, one able, direct bullseye and advise JetBlue 182. We're going to be coming left, heading 130.
Roger.
Worst of it's definitely to the southeast, or excuse me, southwest.
Mike Tango 644.
Yeah, look at that, clear skies in front of us there. Climbing through this stuff. Below the line. Below the line. Below the line.
Barrel rest.
Standard set.
Standard set. After takeoff, climb checklist
Cover
complete.
328, we're going to Lake at Greenville downtown.
So looks good.
Remember 228, could you repeat that?
Which runway would you like at
Looking
Greenville
for us to
downtown?
go direct to bullseye.
Runway 19 would be great.
Probably do that
Cover
right around
328, clear
here.
visual approach, runway 19er.
When we know we're going to be clear of that cell.
Runway 19.
So when we know we're going to be able to clear the purple over here, that's when we'll go. So I'm going to just leave that direct in, right? I'm going to put the beam points on it. But when I know for sure, so I'm going to bring it into 40 miles, I'm going to be looking for that purple on, you know, that's 1.6 above us, so that's pretty much, you know, it's in our path. You can actually see it. I don't know if you guys really can, but I can see the top of that thing. And I am not trying to mess with that. And there she is. And that purple stuff, man. It's,
Hearing 762,
I've been in it
Indianapolis Center, closed
in
service
a
terminated,
flight
frequency
like
change
this.
approved. Good day.
Not fun. So I think we can do it now. Let's just check one more thing.
Lufthansa 65 Yankee, descend via the Gandalf to arrival, Atlanta altimeter 2994.
Let's check it up at 5 degrees. So that'd be about
Repeat
here in the
the
sky.
instruction, please. 65 Yankee.
Lufthansa 65 Yankee, descend via the Gandalf to arrival, Atlanta altimeter 2994.
Start tracking
Descend
back.
fly again, the
And 140.
2994. 65 Yankee.
November 328, wind 14008, runway 19er, clear to land.
Runway 19er, clear to land, November 228.
Delta 220, wind 15012, gust 24, runway 24, clear to land.
Clear to land 24, Delta 220.
So I'm satisfied with the visual picture now too.
Back with you.
that we are going to miss that as we climb. So we're going to go ahead and make sure we got direct bullseye with the beams, and we will insert.
Chapter 410, Flight 59.
And it didn't give me a beams. We'll go to manage climb.
19 cross Aussie at maintain 14,000, Atlanta altimeter 2994.
Welcome VRAM, maintain 1,000,
And us center, it's JBU182 turning direct bullseye.
JBU182, roger.
Atlanta Center, American 555 out of 11,000, climbing flight level 160.
American 555, Atlanta Center, resume normal speed, climb maintain level 230.
Climb and maintain flight level 230, American 555.
I don't know if you guys can really see good. I don't know if you guys can see good, but I mean I can see that cloud. I can come out, I can see the top of that thunderhead. We're smack in the middle of this thing. And we got lightning all around us. They did not warn about icing, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw the anti-ice on anyways. It's gonna slow up the climb. So we got wing and engine anti-ice on. -5 C, saturated or static air is -34. Ice is +8. So you got disturbed air going on.
702 Atlanta Center, radar contact, flight heading 270, climb and maintain, flight level 200.
Tops look to be about flight level 290 to 310, and then the big stuff. If I put this back, if I take it off of manual scan and I put it back on to multi-scan, right? If I come back down this way, we go back to auto. It's going to give us a -1.8. It's going to show us below us. It's nasty.
Close radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Have a great night.
Jet 2505, we'll see you.
Easy 39 November X-ray cross Aussie at and maintain 14,000, the Atlanta altimeter 2994.
Yeah, we're just going to pass them big thunderheads there.
This is up 19,000 for Easy 39 November.
I feel like Atlanta's right here somewhere.
14,014.
12,000 Easy 39 November 62994.
Yeah, Atlanta's off to the
American
east of us.
701, maintain level 240.
If I go into nav,
240, American 701.
Atlanta, there's the Cal.
Discretion, maintain level 250.
You might not see it.
Walker 738.
American 555, Washington Center, closed radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Have a great night.
You can see the coast. You can see SSI. What's it called? St. Stephen's Island, St. something Island. There's Atlanta right there, about 80 miles out. So that stuff will be hitting Atlanta. It's already hitting Nashville. The rest of it will be hitting Atlanta here shortly. So you see DeKalb VOR there. And you can still see some stuff over on the other side.
Hey Pulaski, how you doing? Stock 1847 climbing up to 16.
Chicago 1847, Atlanta Center, how are we today, sir? You can resume the normal speeds, climb and maintain level 240.
I'm wonderful. How are you today? We'll climb up to 240, 1847.
Great day to you.
Alright, coming out of the moisture.
Atlanta Center, Delta line 29, check it in.
Let's go off.
310.
Off. Good to go.
Delta 929, roger.
Hub view. Oh. Here's your hub view.
Atlanta Center, Delta 832 is with you, 11,000 for 14.
Yeah, you can have hub view the rest of that storm.
Delta 832, Atlanta Center, climb and maintain level 200.
Level 200, Delta 832.
You ain't gonna see much in hub view without the brightness turned up though, hub.
Flagship 59 Jackson, are closed, frequency change approved. Have a good night.
Most of the stuff's Atlanta, JetBlue 182, Art, if we step out for about 10.
JetBlue 182, approved.
Atlanta Center, mic check.
Thanks, so we'll call you back. Everybody's stepping on everybody on VATSIM these days.
Atlanta Center, American 1641 with you, passing 13,000.
Trying to adjust the camera so you guys can see the rest of the...
1641 Atlanta Center, climb and maintain.
First I gotta adjust the camera, then I gotta make a call.
Climb and maintain.
We go seatbelts off now.
American
Come and clear most of that stuff. And there goes my notebook. Alright, let me see what we got here. As long as you can see. Yeah, that's better. It's not too bad. Maybe bring it just a smidge back that way. Somehow I was adjusting down onto the throttles the other day and didn't work so well.
Center, mic check.
Back at a few, guys. I'll put it in the cinematics actually for you, so you can actually, you might get a good look at that other Thunderhead there. Back in a couple minutes. Gotta make a quick call.
American 301, Cushion American 701, maintain 310 knots of grading.
I'm maintain 310 grading, American 701.
Denver 4702, maintain 280 knots, spacing to Atlanta.
280 knots, and you still want to send 270, Denver 4702.
Yeah, expect on course 2 minutes.
Rush.
JetBlue 519, contact approach 135.32.
Over the first, thanks, have a good day.
It's on to 65 Yankee, contact Atlanta approach 135.32.
135.32, Lufthansa 65 Yankee.
Del 369, monitor Unicom, Jacksonville Center closed. Delta 929, descend maintain level 240.
240, Delta 929.
American 701, cross Ozzy at and maintain 14,000, line altimeter 29904.
We'll cross Ozzy and maintain 14,000, American 701.
Center, good evening, citation 5 Delta Echo, climbing through 12,000, 14,000, direct line.
35 Delta Echo, Atlanta Center, climb maintain, flight level 340.
340, citation 5 Delta Echo.
Easy 3900, November 6, contact Atlanta approach 135.32.
3552, chip.
Walker 738, turn 20 degrees to your left, vectors for your descent.
20 degrees left, Walker 738.
1,000 to
American 1641, fly heading 250, vectors for your climb.
Flight heading 250, American 1641.
Atlanta Center, United 713, leveling off 10,000, Greenville.
United 713, Atlanta Center, rear altimeter 3004, advise you have the way 8 is expected visual approach runway 22.
Yeah, we got information Bravo for rear, United 713.
Atlanta Center, Del 220, runway 24, Birmingham vacated at Alpha 5, clear for the terminal.
Del 220, taxi to the ramp this frequency.
Alright, so that's 60, thanks for the ATC, have a good night, Del 220.
Walker 738, descend maintain 17,000, Charlotte altimeter 3006.
17,000, Walker 738.
Endeavor 4702, clear direct Ozzy.
For Ozzy, Endeavor 4702.
Cruising flight level 370, check.
American 1641, climb maintain, flight level 280.
Climb to 280, American 1641.
United 713, descend and maintain 4,000, rear altimeter again 3004.
Maintain 4,000, 3004, United 713.
Denver 4702, cross Aussie at 14,000, altimeter 2994.
So cross Aussie at 14,000, Denver 4702.
American 701, just verify cross Aussie at 14,000, land altimeter 2994.
Yeah, verify crossing Aussie at 14,000, American 701.
Delta 929, cross Chipper at 13,000, 250 knots, land altimeter 2994.
2994, Chipper 13,250 knots, Delta 929.
United 713, fighting 300, vector to final.
300, United 713.
Atlanta Center, good evening. Falcon 502, Charlie Alpha, climbing 15.8.
502, Charlie Alpha, Atlanta Center, climb maintain level 240.
2402, Charlie Alpha.
Walker 738, descend and maintain 11,000.
11,000, Walker 738.
United 713, descend and maintain 3,000.
Maintain 3,000, United 713.
American 1641, clear direct Nashville, climb maintain level 360.
Flight direct Nashville, clear to 360, American 1641.
American 763, land center, climb maintain level 260.
Atlanta Center, Delta 432. We're level 360 in the northeast quadrant of your airspace.
Delta 432, land center, radar contact.
Thank you and good evening.
See.
Atlanta Center, mic check.
Call for a radio check spot and clear, stand by. 5 Delta Echo, climb maintain level 430.
Up to 430, 5 Delta Echo.
Delta 832, cross kiosk at 11,000, Birmingham, altimeter 2980.
2980, 11,000 at kiosk, Delta 832.
United 713, turn left heading 250, intercept the 22 localizer at Greer.
All right, Lieutenant 250, intercept the localizer Greer, United 13.
Walker 738, advise you of the weather at the Statesville Airport and the NOTAMs, and let me know what approach you would like.
United 265 at 13,800 feet, climbing 4,000 feet, IFR to short.
United 265, land center, climb maintain level 250.
Climb maintain flight level 250, United 265.
American 701, contact Atlanta, approach 135.32, good day.
13532, American 701.
Atlanta Center, Victor Golf 127 is a Piper Warrior on the ramp in Athens. VFR, requesting VFR clearance to Atlanta via...
You can contact Atlanta, approach 135.32. Victor Golf 127, contact Atlanta, approach 135.32.
135.132, Victor Golf 127.
That's 3532.
3532, 127.
United 713, advise you of the airport side.
United 713 has the airport.
Roger, cleavage approach on my 22, contact rear tower.
Rear visual approach on my 22 over the tower. Thanks for the service, I'm late.
Yeah, Chicago 1847, cross Aussie at 14,000, altimeter 2994.
We'll do the 14 for E-stops, 2994, 1847.
Delta 832, expect vectors Alice 24 approach, Birmingham, altimeter 2980.
2980 will expect vectors for the ILS T4 Delta 832.
Delta 832, be advised there are scattered areas of moderate to extreme precip in the Birmingham area. Advise if you require any deviations as well. You can expect lower in about 2 minutes.
We'll expect lower in 2 minutes, and we're already looking at our alternate Delta 832.
Atlanta Center, UPS 1365 over the Pecan VR 7000 and climbing.
Atlanta Center, 5 Whiskey Tango is 9,000 for 14,000.
UPS 1365 Atlanta Center, squawk 2025. 2025 UPS 1365. For 5 Whiskey Tango Atlanta Center, climb maintain total 250.
Up to 250, 5 Whiskey Tango.
Delta 27 Atlanta Center, radar contact. Walker 738, descend to maintain 7,000. And let me know what approach you'd like at Statesville. Walker 738 Atlanta. Denver 4702, contact approach 135.32.
3532, Denver 4702.
EPS 1365, you are radar contact 5 miles north of Pecan via wire, climb maintain level 230. 230 EPS 1365. Delta 832, descend to maintain 5,000.
Down to 5,000, Delta 832.
Walker 738 Atlanta. JetBlue 457, be advised, counter areas of moderate to extreme precip for the next 80 to 90 miles westbound. Advised if you need to deviate.
Copy for JetBlue 457.
Taxi aircraft on frequency has weather information. Quebec to Sigma 80 Central for Florida, Tennessee, Kentucky, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, and the coastal waters containing areas of thunderstorms. Available flight service. For 2 Charlie Alpha, maintain 310 knots or greater if unable, advise.
Currently indicating 366 for 2 Charlie Alpha.
Roger. EPS 1365, climb maintain level 340.
340, 1365.
American 305, Jacksonville Center closed, frequency changes approved.
Over to Yukon, American 305, thanks to the 5-star ATC. American, see ya.
Dave. Walker 738, Atlanta Center, how do you hear on 132.907?
Atlanta Center, top of the evening to you, Legion 406, 37,000, I'm at 63900.
6406 Atlanta Center, good evening, Center areas of moderate to extreme precip for the next 80 to 90 miles southeastbound, advised if you need to deviate.
I will go for Legion 406, but we're flying just right above it right now.
Delta 832, turn right heading 320.
Right 320, Delta 832.
Falcon 2, Charlie Alpha, cross Aussie at 14,000, Atlanta altimeter 2994.
Aussie at 14, 2 Charlie Alpha.
Walker 738 at Atlanta. Delta 929, contact approach 135.32.
3532, Delta 929, get it.
United 265, we got disconnected from frequency. Are there any instructions in this?
Negative.
Roger.
Oh boy. Here we go, Flo-rida. Let's see if I can fix this ATC bar. Mark out cruise. 370 for bullseye. You can see now, basically kind of the Florida-Georgia line. The panhandle comes along here.
American 763 cross Ozzy at 14,000, Atlanta altimeter 29904.
We're boats crossing at Jax.
Walker 738, how do
You can
you
actually
read?
see the East Coast
Walker
too.
738, Atlanta loud and clear.
So here comes Florida now.
4,000 and advise me of the
Okeechobee.
weather and NOTAMs at
Probably
Statesville
need this
and
for
what
you,
approach
too.
you would like. The Charlotte altimeter 3006.
There you go.
Down to 4.
Start getting some datas for Lauderdale. Atlanta JetBlue 182's back.
JetBlue 182, rudder.
Alright, so let's check the release.
Atlanta Center, American
Oh, let me do this too.
You can pick up IFR Charlotte.
I'm trying to turn him
And
down.
American
There we
Cone,
go.
Atlanta Center, standby.
That might be a little bit better on the volume.
Heading 270, intercept the localizer, descend to maintain 4,000.
Left 270 down to 4,000, intercept the localizer, Delta 832.
Alright, we want Fort Lauderdale, arrival, auto update. Send, we're arriving 59 past the hour. So in about an hour and 10. So we're going to come right down the west coast.
Walker 738, fighting 090.
And company message.
090, Walker 738.
And just let me know what
November's
approach
current,
you like at Statesville.
2353. We need, we'll
Whichever
get one
is
here
easier
in a
for
minute.
you. I can do 28 or
10
1.
miles, 2,500, scattered
Walker,
34,
the
broken
airport
47,
is
broken 30,000,
uncontrolled, so I need
24,
it's going to be on your
302.
decision to make which runway you'd like to shoot an approach for.
So preset that. Arrivals, expect 10
judging
left.
by my location,
Departing
I'll
10
just
right.
enter
Parallel
a
off
hold
screen
here
conduct.
over, looks like, Barat.
That's real
and
world
then I'll
latest.
just shoot the,
Hoping Ronnie's still on, not
RNAV
Miami.
runway 10.
Let's see what we got
Walker
here.
73, Roger. Let me know when you are ready
Yes,
to
sir.
execute the approach, and you can expect the approach from UVAC, the Uniform
Miami.
Victor Alpha X Echo.
Hopefully Ronnie
correction,
stays
Uniform
on.
Victor
So
Alpha
we're arriving
X-ray
right now,
Echo.
9.2.
Roger.
Took a little
Wilco.
detour, 9.2. And our
Shockwave
release,
47, contact approach 135.32 today.
Roger, we're going to hate talking to him, but we'll see. Stockway
8.8. So we're 400 pounds to the good right now.
Atlanta Center, American 138 with you through 13,000
What am I looking for?
for 16,000, direct Bobsy.
Echo 138, Atlanta Center, resume
Hub
normal
view.
speed, climb maintain,
Hub
level
view.
230.
Hub view.
Climb maintain flight level 230, American 138.
So we're just about to Jacksonville. Jacksonville line is at Goons, which we're going to pass here momentarily.
4,000, tell established Delta 832.
Abeam Goons. If Jacksonville was online, he'd hold us. He's probably going to hold us a little longer. You can actually see the beginnings of the panhandle there.
1365, clear direct, Livingston VOR.
Clear as a bell up here now.
Kirk Livingston 1365.
How's that hub? Any better, bud?
JetBlue 182, Jax, close,
Yep.
frequency changes approved.
Over to Unicom. Thanks for the service tonight. We appreciate it, JetBlue 182.
Yeah.
So yeah. Now it'll be quiet. All right, let's take a look at the charts. I have not come in on this arrival. What I might do actually, just to save on a little VRAM, is adjust the graphics down to 4x MSAA. That'll save us 400 or 500 megabytes of VRAM, which would be very convenient as we get closer. Why is that? Oh, there we go. Trying to get it up to live here. I might do the cheesy thing and just do a little self-promotion on Unicom. As we get closer. Self-promotion. See what we get. So Miami should be next. This 3517. So I will preset that. That's the Ron frequency. That guy's the man. He's a pretty good controller. He can get a little cranky sometimes, but Ronnie's a great controller. And he's got that southern drawl down, and man, it makes it feel real. Makes it feel real. Oh, what do we got for snacks over here? Snacksonville Center. Speaking of Jacksonville being closed, Snacksonville is definitely open. So 101 to Bullseye. Let's see, what are we supposed to have a fuel at Bullseye? 12.1 and 6.5 remaining. Excuse me, burn 6.5. We're supposed to have 12.1 remaining. And I wanted to take a look at the charts for you guys here. Oh, that's bright. All right, well past that chart. Let's do that and that, and you'll actually be able to see if I do the high-end route. See how we just came over the line? Jacksonville, there's like kind of a no man's land between ZTL and Jax right here. It's easy for Atlanta to kick us here. If Jacksonville's on, Atlanta would usually hold us to that line and vice versa. So Bullseye, and then we join the arrival at Clio, and it's right on down over Tampa Bay, I believe. No, excuse me, over Punta Gorda. Actually, Punta Gorda's right on there. Tiki 1, let's see what we got. So you come right over Figna, under flight level 310. Fetter, Clio, Fetter, Figna, under 310. Jazzbo 280, Dana 260 to 230. Yancey, or excuse me, Dana Inkies, or Inks. Yancey, programmed holds at Jazzbo and Yancey and Clio. 10-mile holds, 10 mile, 12 mile. Into Tiki above 12. Banty 250, 10, 11 to 10. He's 7. Hollid at 5, and we will transfer in at Hollid to the 10 left ILS. Hollid used to be 4,000. Now it's 5,000. So mandatory 5, 4, 3 down to 1,800 at Novi, which is 7 miles out. Drop the gear there, and on in we shall go. It's 110-1 I India Lima Hotel India, ILHI. Minimums of 207. And then let's see what gate we're gonna get tonight. We'll let them assign us a gate. Airport info. Vacate Bravo 7 most likely. Bravo 7 Tango 4 into the terminals here, depending on which gate we get. And that should do it. That should do it. I'm gonna just blow my nose real quick. Allergy season. Terrible. Terrible. Oh, I got a bunch of mail over here too that I had on my desk. Alright. Guys got any questions? Put them in the chat. Something about the airplane, something about the flight deck. Ask away. Where is my I was in the way of the side stick cam. Keep the maps up. Pull that Tiki 1 arrival up and we'll check that now. We'll do the, let's do the top hat, right? So we've got about 285 to top of descent. I can see it on the map. I usually like to pull the wind on the hour. And then just gonna check that top of climb trope, because with the storms it could have been different. Descent's 519. Let's see. It was forecast to have some gusty winds at Lauderdale tonight. Where's that trope go? Right at Nikki. So after Bullseye. So down here at Nikki, that's where the trope really starts. So I'll hold on the trope for now. So let's do this. What they do in the flight deck is they pull up the chart. They go into plan mode. They go into constraint mode. And I'll use about 40 miles. And we're going to step through the flight plan now. So, Nikki, so from Clio. So I center Clio. Why is Feder in there? There we go. Alright, so from Clio, it's then Feder. And that is 168 for 39. And I can see that if I do this. If I go up one, there we go. 168 for 39. Then we get Feder to Figna. 156 for 28.6. So 157 and 29 is good. And then Figna is the first constraint. You can see the magenta under there. Flight below flight level 310. Jazzbo is 280 knots. And it is above flight level 270. That's in there correct. Dana is between flight level 260 and 230. That's good. And you come down to Yancey, 133 for 21.8. Can do this. And then you got 136 for 12 into Tiki, above 12,000. Banty, 250, 11 to 10. He's at 7. And then Hollid is from He's. Hollid is 14.9, so 15 miles. Looks like we'll decelerate in there somewhere into approach mode. 097, you see the decel waypoint, so it's 11 and 3, 14, close enough. And then Gamvi, Warar, Novi, and that'll be on the approach. So it goes Hollid, Gamvi, Warar, Novi, Lauderdale 10 left. Constraints back up, do this. You get 5,000, 4,000, 3,000, 1,800. 10 left. The missed approach is out to Martz, Fort Lauderdale 090 radio. D9.2 to the Martz intersection, and a right hand hold on a 270 inbound. Or 090 to intercept. And then, yeah, the hold is to the right. And that will do the flight plan. So that's a flight plan. RadNavs, right? We're a ways out. I won't necessarily do the RadNavs now. I could, but I won't just yet. Now you can see we're coming real close to the panhandle. We're only got about 80 miles till we hit the panhandle. I can actually see. I can see the water there. I don't know if you guys can quite yet. There is still some cloud, but I can see the coastline coming down. And you can actually see we're pretty much at the Florida-Georgia border. I can see this is my True Earth Florida with the lighting here. You can actually see the line coming up pretty much right there where True Earth Florida covers. Company message, so that must mean some new ATIS. So let's hold. So we'll go to RadNavs. We're looking for India Lima Hotel India, right? ILHI. That won't show up there yet. Progress page, we want to make sure we get 10 left in there. Performance, we're going to do at about 7 past the hour. 9.2, it looks like we got an extra 30 minutes to play with or so. This will change once we get some flaps down. And then the secondary, what I'm going to do is copy the active again, and I'm going to set up 10 right. And via bunker, just in case, but most likely not. Let's check that updated ATIS, which is going to be real world. Got information Oscar at 0053 Zulu. 110 at 14, 10 miles, broken at 3600, 24 degrees, 3003, so altimeter is climbing. 10 left. Parallel ops in effect. Alright. So we are good to go there, arriving at 59. And there is our top of descent south of Clio. Alrighty then. Actually could do this. It might give you guys slightly better of a view. I don't like to usually have that light on. If it wouldn't be such a project for me to switch around my entire desk, I wouldn't mind trying this seat on occasion. I would probably be smashing the plane into the ground, but I would not mind giving it a whirl from time to time. Definitely need snacks though. Gotta get some snacks. So just about halfway there. Just want to make sure you guys can see the brakes. Yeah, you guys can see that. You can see over to the iPad. The frame counter's in there. Yeah, we're good to go. Snacks. What do we got here? Alright, we got some crackers. So don't mind me. I'll put you back in cinematics for a minute. Since the chat's quiet. By the way, guys, we're over Tallahassee right now. If I come in, that's Tallahassee down there. What is happening? Oh, it's still in cinematics, huh? There we go. That is Tallahassee. I believe that's Florida State down there. Yep. Seminole VORs down there too. So back to cinematics for a moment while I stuff my face. I don't know if you can see it, but the state capitol's to the right of that football stadium. Let's make sure this mic's back up and running. Sometimes when it cuts off, it doesn't like to come back. It is. Alright. Got another company message. That's going to be our gate, I would wager. So let's do the wind and perf and the trope. So for the descent, our trope is going to be 519. 519. Stick that in there. See if our Mach changes a little bit. Maybe one up a little bit. So let's go to the Atsu. Let's grab the weather. We know it's going to be good now. Fox 5. Jax didn't come up. And Ronnie is still on. Very exciting. Mr. Henderson himself. Alright, so let's go take a look at the messages here. So this is going to tell us that we're arriving Fox 5. Let's take a peek, see. So it's the second one inside. So, Bravo 7, Bravo 8, either Tango 4, Tango, or Tango 3, Tango. And if we float it for some reason, which we shouldn't because we're in a wingtip fence and I've been flying sharklets, then it'll be, you know, halfway to the Bahamas. The weather for Fort Lauderdale. Let's do this. And let's set up for the approach brief. Are you ready for the approach briefing?
Ready.
All right. Get secondary up. And let's do this. So this is the perf we would do, right? There's the wind data uplink. Let's go ahead and insert that. Well, takes a second. So switch to the approach. Transition is going to be 18,000. There it is. We reviewed the out, so we got an A320. Tech status is good. No TAMs are reviewed. There wasn't anything super current. Some taxiway markings, and of course the 5G. It says the 10 left Pappy's unserviceable, but that's not going to be the case for us. Weather's good. A little bit of gusty winds. Warm. And top of descent is in 110 miles in about 14 minutes. Let's go ahead and insert that. Take a look at the descent winds. Pretty steady all the way down. Kind of shears off from west to east as we go down. So we're looking at 3003. Yeah, that works. 3003. If I put it in the right spot, it'll work. So QNH 3003, 110 at 14. Right down the pike, little bit gusty. It's supposed to be picking up tonight. Off the water. 24, Barrows 207, we looked at that already. And that covers that. Clean speed's 203, so we got a low VLS, low VF. Sector safe, I believe it's 2100 or 3100. Let's double check that. So sector safe on the star, 2700 coming down, and 2100 inside of 25 miles. Excuse me. Reviewed the constraints, extra fuel, we're good there. So we're going to fly an ILS Cat 1, 1800 at Novi. Just double check this. Yep. Glide path is 3 degrees. We reviewed the missed approach. Minimum is 207 feet. 3-degree glide. Alternate is Orlando. Management of degraded navigation. We got no drift, just aligned. Runway data, we're good there. Tail strike awareness, it's a 20, so just, you know, not too much of a yank. And then we're gonna do auto brake low, reverse max. And we covered the taxi routing. And and rad navs are good. And Petersburg just showed up. So that's Tampa Bay there in front of us, guys. Petersburg is on this side of Tampa Bay, but this is Tampa Bay. I promise you there's a bay under there. Florida coastline at night. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Remember doing this down to Atlanta when I was a kid. So I got constraints on my side. Come down in at 80, so Clio's pretty much right over top Tampa Airport. And the Bahia 1 is there. We're going to be coming into Miami. As soon as we get pretty much to Clio, we'll be in Miami's airspace. Hopefully Ronnie will be staying on. And I believe that covers it, right? And we will be securing. All right.
Check.
Any questions?
No questions.
Thank you. Auto brake low is set. Let's see if we can get a good look. You know, I wish he'd release the rest of the night environments. There's Tampa Bay. So my aunt's house right out here on the Intracoastal. Gorgeous, gorgeous spot. I think, yeah, Tampa Airport's going to be right here. And then you take this, is it this bridge? Or this bridge? I think it's this bridge. Oh, it's basically right in here somewhere. Amazing, amazing house. Sunsets on the Gulf. Oh. Heading over the Atlantic. JBU7. Yeah, you should be fine to make it. You're not gonna. Simbrief's not gonna let you make it if you're using the profiles I gave you, Fly Guy. If you're using the profiles I sent you, you probably won't make it coming back, especially if they arc you to the north. I'd love to see that release. If you want to send me a picture of it, I'll pull up your dispatch release. That reminds me, I got to send you the right dispatch options for JetBlue. I can do that now, actually, before we descend. Should be logged in, yeah. So if you're doing JetBlue, right, the appropriate selections on this side here, right, it actually would be 30 minutes reserved for ETOPS. You can't do JBU. You have to use a Lido if you're going to use ETOPS. Oh, I didn't want to save that. Save default. But if you're doing if you're doing a normal JetBlue flight, you should have. This is what you should have here, right? 15 contingency, 45 in the reserve. You don't need to plan ETOPS. Runway analysis of FS Labs. We already have something taken care of, right? Detailed flight maps, and then generally speaking, 20 and 20 for the taxi, and then 500 for extra. Is usually what they'll give them for reroutes. For JetBlue going over the ocean, Lido, you go 30, and then keep your 15 contingency unless you need more. If you're gonna have weather, you know, feel free to put more. It's coming back when they send you up way over. That's the difficult part. Going over there, you know. Well, today's a good day to come back, actually. The next 2 days are good days to do westbounds. Too bad we can never get this on the cross the pond day. So you can make it probably either way right now. In the 21 with 2 ACTs. So we're going to join the arrival at Clio, which is over top of Tampa Airport. Tampa Airport's right under here, under that cloud. Right? Because where's the bridges? Oh no. Yep. Tampa Airport's right here. Here we come. Over top of Tampa. See, I feel like when we came out of there, we had to drive a little bit to get to the bridge. I guess it didn't matter. You can go to either one. Either side of these takes you out to the Intracoastal. I think it's this one or that one. I can't remember which one my aunt used to like doing. They actually warn you before you go here, like, do not run out of gas. Is that the pier in St. Pete? It's Petersburg Airport. I think that's supposed to be the pier in St. Pete. Or maybe it's further up. There's a really cool spot in St. Petersburg, right on the water. The way home. You might not have to limit. You can have up to 159. Yep, mint packs profile. I mean, hell, I can run one of those now. I'm gonna get ATC here in a second. Yeah, Ronnie's still on, so I'm gonna get ATC in a second, but I'll run one for you on the right profile real quick. So let's see. I don't even know what the flight number is. It's just a JBU, what is it, 9 or 8? EGLL. KJFK. Gonna need an alternate. Gonna need 30. We're gonna do a Lido for ETOPS. Gotta plan the ETOPS. And then we would be using like a 983 JB. Or a 947 would do it. Looks like 8 hours and 10 minutes, and they're giving you straight across tonight, so that's really good. Straight across on Nat Echo, which is good for the weather. And put freight on auto. We'll do 500 extra. We'll leave the contingency. Things aren't that bad. Let's see what it does. Drum roll, please. Flight time exceeds aircraft range. That's because it wants you to use that. I didn't set the ETOPS correctly. So it's ETOPS 180, I believe is what it's set for. Why are they using that? Or even EIKN. Well, just leave it. We'll leave it at that. Let's try this one. There's MacDill Air Force Base underneath us on the wing there. Flight time exceeds aircraft range. You're looking good there. I don't know why you would. You could probably use Nat F even. Gives you pretty much great circle. What are you missing? Minus 4,000 pounds. Trips 48,019. You can carry 52. If you dump Boston as your alternate, if you know for sure that you can get into JFK, you can dump your alternate and probably make it. Probably make it. I mean, theoretically, yeah, I mean, you're close there. You're jamming it full of fuel. You will make it. The burn off, you'll make it. You actually, technically, excuse me, for that, you don't need 15 on the contingency. You need a 5%. So let's see what that looks like. Why'd you make me think about this now? Right before I gotta descend. I gotta watch my, I actually gotta watch this here. Oh yeah, I bet you that's more. 4,000. Still pretty much the same, 48.96. I don't know why they're giving you YQY. You use YQX, and that should save on the ETOPS fuel. So let's see if we can limit the packs to like, what is it, 111 that they take on that? Oh, I did it wrong. Edit flight. I don't think it's going to be 8 hours and 10 minutes. It could be, but... so let's try limiting the packs. Let's try to do like 110 passengers and see if it'll do it. I know, see if it gives us a contingency, because it's flag ops, so I think you got to do 5%. Let's see. Yeah, no. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, but see, now you're only down 2,000 pounds, right? If you play with the alternates, maybe request for it to use Nat F. Cut that distance off just a little bit. You know, the wind's not going to be in your way, because look, you were looking at 48,000, I think, before. You know, you can burn off that much. You just only have 5,000 in the hole for that. So you can do it. You can do it. You could maybe make Bradley your alternate. I would recommend making Bradley your alternate. Come on, Ronnie, don't go offline. Is he still online? Looks like he's online there. Let's see if we get him on VATScope. Yep. Yeah, we're well into Miami. Oh, let's see. Sarasota off the right-hand side now. Miami Center, good evening. It's JetBlue 182. We are about 17 and a half southeast of Sarasota. Flight level 370, looking to descend on the Tiki.
November 17 Alpha Whiskey, maintain at or above 1,000.
There he is. Big Ron.
Bow cleared. RNAV runway 5 approach.
1,800 till Dustbow, cleared RNAV 5 approach, 7 Alpha Whiskey.
They would use a cost index of 5.
JetBlue 182, Miami Center squawk 4536.
4536 coming down for you, Ronnie. So we just gave him the squawk 4536 and an ident.
American 2260, welcome to Miami. Taxi to parking via November.
We're just looking to decelerate here.
Parking via November, American 2260, thanks very much.
Thrust idle open descent. 5,000 is the bottom. We're going to get some boards out. And JetBlue 182, we're out of flight level 370 now, descending via.
Blue 182, radar contact 22 miles southeast of the Sarasota VOR. Descend via the Tiki-1 arrival, Lauderdale landing east, altimeter 3003.
Descend via the Tiki-1 landing east for JetBlue 182. So coming back up on it. I'm going to go ahead and put it back into managed descent. Give the passengers a little hello here. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck. Your captain speaking. Beginning our initial descent to the Fort Lauderdale area currently. Be arriving tonight on gate F5, that's Foxtrot 5. Baggage claim will be baggage claim 6 on the lower level arrivals. Currently just southwest of Sarasota, about 120 miles out of Fort Lauderdale. We'll be crossing over Alligator Alley and landing into the east, so straight shot on in. The current weather in Fort Lauderdale, some scattered clouds and a broken layer at 30,000 feet. The temperature is 75 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds out of the east. Winds out of the east are picking up about 16 miles an hour. It's supposed to be gusty overnight, but all in all, a beautiful Florida evening. I expect to have you on the ground just about on the hour at the gate by 5 after. Thanks again for choosing JetBlue, and hope you enjoyed the flight. I'm going to turn the seatbelt sign on, so if you would head back to your seat, buckle up, and we'll have you on the ground very shortly. Help you.
Delta 319er, descend to maintain flight level 240.
Down at 240 or Delta 319?
Currently be arriving tonight at gate 5. Baggage claim will be baggage claim 6 on the
Hashtag hub view.
arrivals. Currently just southwest of Sarasota, about 120 miles out of Fort Lauderdale. We'll be crossing over Alligator Alley and landing into the east, so straight shot on in. The current weather in Fort Lauderdale, some scattered clouds and a broken layer at 30,000 feet. The temperature is 75 degrees Fahrenheit, and winds out of the east. Winds out of the east are picking up about 16 miles an hour. It's supposed to be gusty overnight.
Winds 142, you're 4 miles from Kansas.
Beautiful Florida evening. Expect to have you on the ground just about,
establish on localizer, cleared ILS runway 10 left approach.
just about on the hour at the gate by 5 after. Thanks again for choosing JetBlue, and hope you enjoyed the flight. I'm going to turn the seatbelt sign on, so if you would head back to your seat, buckle up, and we'll have you on the ground very shortly. So, Fly Guy, I was just doing some numbers real quick, because now you got me fascinated because I'm studying for a dispatch license. So, cost index 45, the burn is 45,483 for a flight time of 709, right? If I do cost index 5, get this, really not a lot of difference, right? So if I do a cost index of 5,
Good evening, Miami Center.
oh, excuse me, they wouldn't use 5, they would use 0, cost index 0. So if I do 5, cost index 5, so it's 983, right? Now cost index 5, 45,039, right? So it's only about 500 pounds. And if I do a cost index of 0,
let's see, you exited to the left, you can taxi via Alpha.
Cost index of 0, I'm going to do freight 0 too. Cost index is 0.
Miami Center, American 305 Heavy. That's inbound via CV1 at CV. We have rural information, Lima. 10 left.
American 305. The Palm Beach altimeter at the end is 3005. You can expect vectors for the island.
Cost index 0 gets you 44,714, and you're only shy by 1,000 pounds there. So if you dump the 500 extra, you're only shy by 500 pounds, but your Mach is going to be brutal. You'll be doing, it's a variable Mach, 0.74, 0.76. Where's the top of climb? You'll be doing 0.78, 0.76 the whole way. Now if you set a Mach, set like a, if you set like a constant Mach, I wonder if that would help. Cruise profile, constant index, let's just set 0.76, let's see what the burn off would be. And I took the freight out of it too, by the way. So we're drifting high here on the profile. I'm gonna have to start paying attention here myself. We are 600 feet high right now.
Miami Center, Spirit Wings 142, we are on the localizer, only 10 left.
So 0.76 gets you 45.1 on the burn off.
Spirit Wings 142.
Fascinating stuff. Fascinating. I have not tried Fly Guy. When are you going home? When are you going to do this return flight? Because I would like to do it. I would like to also do it. Hopefully don't have to cheat on it, but let's bring it down to 40 miles now.
JBU 240, Miami Center, squawk 4577.
Still drifting a little bit high, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull for open, pull for the speed we got, and I'm going to give it about half speed brake for about 30 seconds.
November 17 Alpha Mike, wind 100 at 8, runway 5, clear to land.
Fort Myers. Can actually see JetBlue Field. I believe that's it right there. It's right next to the airport. Alright, coming back on profile, so we go manage. Just a little cheating I do that DeBroan probably would not approve of.
November 30 Kilo Mike, fly heading 060 after departure, wind 100 at 12, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
The real professionals, Ronnie in the ATC tower there. He's the best.
305, descend to maintain 3000.
Down to 3000 and maintain, American 305.
So, I didn't preset this one. No, I didn't reset that either. Let's see. What am I looking for? That one. 3003.
Cabin crew, prepare for arrival.
Coming into Tiki above 12. And we will decelerate prior to that, apparently. D, what do you guys do if you need to catch the path like that? Do you go vertical speed, or do you go open descent for a little bit and you yank the boards and then put it back into manage? Like, it's Airbus. I know you have to kind of trick it sometimes to realize what's, you know, what's the best technique. Is it how I did it? Should I use vertical speed to speed it up? Should I use speed brakes in a thrust idle managed descent. Curious what you would do to get back on, to recapture the path. Because if you let it do it on its own, it's going to just go bombing downhill, and you don't want that. Getting ready to set 3003 here.
Miami
I'm going to go sterile tonight, guys, under 18.
Currently at flight level 360, just passing MANLE.
Manly?
589 Miami Center, squawk 4727.
Squawking 4727, Delta 589.
QNH 3003 set.
3001
240
set.
radar
Crossing
contact, 34 miles
17,500.
southeast of the Treasure VOR. JetBlue 240, cross Baronet and maintain 1111
Approach
south,
checklist.
Orlando altimeter 3002.
Confirmed.
ECAM status.
JetBlue 240, descend to
Checked.
11,000.
On.
Barrel rep.
3003 set.
Number 30 Kilo Mike, radar contact, altitude
2
passing.
set. Minimum.
207 feet set.
207 feet set. Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
30 Kilo Mike, climb and maintain flight level
There's Alligator
230.
Rally.
Climb up to maintain flight level 230, number 30 Kilo Mike.
Next year, definitely going to do Alligator Rally.
Check. Check.
Center Hill Air, Jamaica 976, ready to copy a fire.
Allergies killing me lately. Open with speed brake and then stick it back into manage. Nice. All right. At least I'm doing that right. How is that guy level with me? Look at this guy in front of us at 20 miles here. He's level with us. If he's descending via, then he's like 5,000 feet high.
Engine Jamaica 976 TDC has been sent. Expect departure runway 8 right. Push and start at pilot discretion. Advise ready to taxi.
FlexJet 59. He's at 16,000. He is on the Tiki one.
Advise ready to taxi here, Jamaica 976.
November 30 Kilo, November, turn left heading 340, proceed direct Headley when able.
HDJT. I don't even know what that is.
Direct Headley when able, 30 Kilo, my copy.
Now we're going to need some boards, get it
59,
underneath.
proceed direct Hollid.
Direct to Hollid for FlexJet 59.
FlexJet 59 at Hollid, cleared ILS runway 10 left approach.
At Hollid, clear to the ILS approach, 10 left, FlexJet 59.
Trail Wings 142, welcome to Lauderdale, taxi to parking via Bravo.
Bravo, Trail Wings 142, thanks.
D, you know what I really don't like is I really don't like below like 210 knots. I don't like using the speed brake. Or excuse me, below like below 210 I don't like using open descent. Below 10,000, below 210 I don't like using that. I just nope. I feel like I lose, especially in an A321. I feel like I lose way too much.
I'll take flight level 370.
Maintain flight level 350.
Come on, get with it. She doesn't even want to go down right now.
Can I get 370?
Maintain flight level 370.
She does not want to go down right
Climbing
now.
to 370, Delta 589.
I need like 260 to be able to do this. There's just not enough energy on the jet right here. So we're just barely catching up to the path. We're going to intercept it prior to Bantam, which is okay. You can see she's, you know, I got all the boards you can have out, right? And she's just barely coming along.
Are you descending to 3,000? Airjet 305, you're 6 miles from Wilba, fly present heading, maintain 3,000 till 7.
Yeah, what I'm saying, D, is if I'm below, for example, say they had me at like 8,000 and 210, right? I would have flap 1, or 8,000 and 190, right? I would have flap 1 obviously, and managed. Once I get below like 200 knots, I do not like using open descent, especially in a 21, because it gets I feel like it just gets she wallows, and then if you use any kind of board, you can lose a lot of speed. She'll go downhill in an open descent at like, I don't know, 1,200, 1,400 feet. You start pulling the speed brake, you lose in speed. It's just, I'll have to show you one night. It happens in the sim, but I've talked to real world pilots about it as well. And 7,000 magenta. Let's get that beautiful landing light view as we cross over Alligator Alley here. Let's get that landing light view. Get you on this side, guys, so you can see it before I turn the side stick cam on.
JetBlue 182, proceed direct to Hollid.
Direct to Hollid now, JetBlue 182.
JetBlue 182 at Hollid, clear the ILS runway 10 left approach.
At Hollid, we clear the ILS 10 left approach, JetBlue 182. Direct Hollid is
Delta 319er, descend to maintain 10,000, Orlando altimeter.
So now we're below the path.
Alright, 10,000 and 3002, Delta 319.
And she's putting speed on now. So like I just feel like below 210 it can get ugly.
The
Side stick cam's coming.
Center is not online, and Orlando approach not online. Radar service terminated. Frequency change proved to have a great landing.
Alright, thank you for the service. We'll see you next time.
So we just went from trying to chase the path to now we're 1,000 feet below it. And EFOB is now (9.2) still.
Center, American 305 Heavy, 10 miles. We are established on the ILS.
American 305 Heavy,
updated ATIS.
12013, runway 10,
Either that or we
clear
get
the
termination of the auto.
Clear land, 10 left. With the winds, American 305.
We break out of these clouds, I'll hand fly her all the way in.
Air Jamaica line 76.
So here comes the donut, and I'm curious to see if she's going to hold speed.
038 right, yep, Papa, Jamaica 93.
Thrust idle.
Miami Center, top of the unit, Legion 406, flight level 390.
Legion 406, Miami Center is going to be closing here in just a moment. Frequency change proved. Sorry about that.
It's okay. Back over to Unicom 122.8, Legion 406.
JetBlue 240, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. We'll see you next time.
Hopefully he'll clear us to land.
Delta 589, radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
It's probably, I'm looking at his scope, he's got
FlexJet 59, wind 110
two of us,
runway 10 left, clear to land.
Two of us here.
10 left, FlexJet 59.
I readjusted my
gun list. 198, radar service terminated, frequency change approved. See you later.
228's good.
Frequency change approved, Mexicana 198. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Right on Bravo, going to the GH.
Hey, Miami Center, Ron, thank you very much for the HEC before you sign off. You make me tired. American 305.
All right, see you later then. November 17 Alpha Whiskey, taxi via, that's hard for me to read, I think you're on Bravo now, and Bravo and then Alpha, right onto Alpha, cross runway 14.
7 Alpha Whiskey, we're going right in front of us, the GA ramp right between Alpha and Bravo.
There you go.
7 Alpha Whiskey.
Back into civilization now.
All right, you too.
India Lima Hotel, India is identified. I'm gonna arm the loc now. Still trying to keep that descent path. It's at the top end of the range. We're bouncing around here in these clouds.
Alright, Ross, you're 13 miles of trail. Shouldn't be any factor of Aircraft number 1 into the runway there. You're cleared to land. I got to close, so we'll see you next time.
All right, Ronnie, thanks, man. We're clear to land. 10 left at Fort Lauderdale, and we actually have the preceding traffic in sight, just coming under the clouds now for JetBlue 182. We'll see you, Ronnie.
Oh, see you later.
Panel above your head or in your armrest.
Thanks as always, my man.
Yeah, thanks for flying in again. Air Jamaica 976, frequency change approved. We'll see you next time.
Diesel. So I just got that guy over Warar there. Just barely see his lights. Al constraint. Should get the Lokestar. Yep, there he is. And it's a beautiful night for flying. So this is what we're gonna do.
Check.
Autopilot's coming out. Flaps 1.
Speed check. Flaps 1.
Aerosoft A330 is a piece of shit. You can quote me on that. They broke my favorite airplane. Flaps 2. Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
Flaps 2 from the hub view. Glide Star.
Check.
Speed Glide Star.
And Miami traffic, Jamaica 976, taking off runway 8 right. Miami.
There's that gusty wind coming. Glide.
Check.
Is it 2,000 or 3,000? 2,000, huh? 4,000. Missed approach altitude set. Lauderdale traffic. It's JetBlue 182. We're just inside of Garvey on the ILS. 10 left. There's Miami. I don't dare look at the VRAM right now. Worry about getting it on the ground first. I can actually see that guy taxiing back left side.
We've now begun our initial descent. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened for the remainder of the flight and begin wrapping up use of laptops. Devices of similar size, as in just a few minutes, we'll be asking
Florida's
you to
Turnpike south.
If you have completed a JetBlue
Spend some
card
time on that road.
we'll be coming through the cabin to collect it for secure processing. As part of our commitment to safety from the ground up, we clean and disinfect our planes between each flight. Please do your part by checking around your seat and in the seat back pocket for items you wish to discard.
3.5 hours, D, trying to get this to go. I'll explain after. I'll explain when we land. It'll get my blood pressure up too much and I'll have a bad landing.
Miami traffic, Jamaica 976, this airborne is the last mission. See ya.
I think the next flight we do is going to be to or from Miami. We haven't had a Miami flight in a while. Ah, damn, she's bouncing tonight, huh?
$2,500.
All right. just outside of Novi. Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps 3.
Speed check. Flaps 3. Passing final, approach fixed. 1800 feet.
Flaps full.
Speed check. Flaps full.
Landing checklist.
Cabin crew.
Advised.
Auto thrust.
Speed.
Auto brake.
Low.
ECAM memo.
Landing, no blue.
Landing checklist complete.
Takeoff light on, please. Stabilized. Cleared to land.
Check. 1000.
Just stabilize for a second. You know what gets me is the taxi lights don't come on up here, and we should see them. Because when you're driving on this road that's off to my left here, you can see them for sure. Come up to that interchange there. Oof. I'm like a little kid. I make my wife take a picture every time. Drifting high now. Ah, yeah. Come on.
500.
Lauderdale traffic, JetBlue 182, short final, 10 left.
400.
Land green.
300. 100 above.
100 above.
Wow.
200. Minimum.
Continue.
Check.
$100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
Spoilers, reverse green, decel. knots.
Manual braking. Not gonna push it for Bravo 8. Or Bravo 7. Alright, D. You get the first grade. Professional courtesy, since we let the real pilot tell me how bad I suck. That didn't feel good. I was fighting that one the whole way. 4, no. 3. There we go. Just gonna take a peek at the VRAM. 8.4 out of 10. Yeah, we got 2 gigs left. Alright, what did I say? Bravo 8, Tango 3 Tango. After landing checklist, please. After landing checklist.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Spoilers.
Disarmed.
APU.
Start.
Radar.
Off.
Predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist complete.
So it was an hour and 51 in the air. Probably should have flown that in track FPA, but meh. Yeah, it didn't feel like a 337. Oh, taking a beating on the wingtip fence. It didn't feel like it. Yeah, maybe we bounced. Maybe we'll take a replay. Maybe. Well, that sucks. I gave it a good yank there at the end too, trying to hold it. Are we going in this one? I mean, my frame's at pretty dog shit right now too. And my GSX profile sucks for here. Taxi light off, please. Taxi light off. Good Lord, we do this every time. I gotta turn those numbers off. I keep saying that and I never do it. He's not even on center line, so he can beat it. I know where I need to be. You're not in the right place, sir. Sir, you are not in the right place. Move over. Now I'm in the right place. Guaranteed. Look at. Guarantee I'm on the center line of that thing right now. And I'm straight. Let's look. Oh, look at that. See that? Boom. Bang on the center line. He's telling me I need to go 7 left. Beat it. Where's the line? Where's the line for A320s? Oh, look at that. A320 line right there. I already had a crap landing. Don't talk to me like that. Don't you wave your thing at me. All right, 2 hours and 4 minutes on the blocks. Looking at 10% and 1 belts and beacon. All right, and a jetway. Welcome to Lauderdale. Usually the tower view is a lot higher than that. Did something happen to the tower view? There we go. It's very strange. Yeah, I think I still have issues here. Alright, welcome to Fort Lauderdale, where the VRAM is currently 8.9 out of 10.5. And I turned down the anti-aliasing, just remember that. That's like it's like 1 spike away. Usually I'd have 11.1. Alright. Parking checklist.
APU bleed.
On.
Engines.
Off.
Seatbelts.
Off.
Exterior lights.
Nav logo on.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking brake and chocks.
On and in.
Parking checklist complete.
Check the wheels. Make sure I didn't burn them up. Nope. Send something to Hoppy. See if we get multiple. Something about this airport. Maybe I need to uninstall it and reinstall it. But maybe I should install the PBR and give that another go. 8.8 remaining, which is exactly what we needed when that was our actual, that's what the flight plan said, 8.8. Don't believe me? Let's go take a look at Volanta. See, we go back to the briefing. Look at this, guys. 8.8 remaining on the fuel, right? Oh, by the way, we do have ground power, so we can get rid of the APU. Oh no, it's not going to pull the briefing because I got rid of it already. All right. Anyways, flights review. All right. Oh, 332 and 1.57. So a thumper. Where did we land? Shy of the 1,000-foot marks, which is interesting. We're coming off VATSIM. We're going to do a replay. I need to see that landing. 337, no bounce. Pitch 7 though, D. Pitch 7. Yeah, it's the wing. You know, when I fly this and don't fly the wingtip, right? When I fly the wingtip fence, after not having flown, what am I looking? Hoppy. Here we are, right here. 316.88, 133.39. That was fast. We're still supposed to be 131. Or was it 131, 136? Let's see how bad they ding me on the approach report. I'm sweating a little bit after that one. That was a little bit of a fight. Firm landing. He didn't ding me for it. He just said a little firm. Let's see. In that couple minutes. So the other night, I had another minus 100, right? I was up to like minus 220 after a 500 landing. And this went from, it was down at like 212. And then I got a minus 100 or a minus maybe 210. And it went back up. I got a minus 187. And this thing went back up somehow. Ask me how that. Low risk. I'm surprised my bank was 0 because I was fighting the whole way down. You can see, look at the fight. All right, we come in straight, then she'd get knocked a little bit. Look at that flare, Command D. Holy shit. That is not a normal flare command for a wingtip fence. I think I knew I was in trouble. These two here should have been on the other side of this. I mean, we're 157. Yeah, we landed early, that's for sure. So maybe, I don't know. Are the passengers all off? No. Let's get the passengers off. We'll take a replay tonight. You know, I'm to be honest, to be 100% honest, I'm happy if I'm below 350. Right? I don't see a reason, you know, yeah, if I can feather it in there, so much the better, but you know, you know it, D, as well as I do. I don't think it does. I have a little bit of a control profile, and that's about it. I have a little null zone. I'll show you right here. So, where is it? Here we go. So I just have a little bit of it just in the center, D, right? So that's the pitch, so that I actually have to kind of move it a little bit, right? But that's recommended, right? And then the pitch. Where's the pitch axis? How do I do that? There we go. The pitch I have even less, like, you know, that's given me something right there, right? I could put a little slope on it. Just because I got just that little bit of wiggle room. It's the hall sensor, but.
10, right.
Wow, talk about delayed, huh? All right. So I'm going to set it back up for engines running. Our panel states. As soon as these passengers, actually, I'm just going to ditch GSX completely now. Well, I don't want to do that either. I just want to see the replay. I want to see how it looks.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, but I've had minus 100s in the wingtip fences and the sharklets. I mean, it's just to me, it's all feel. I mean, that landing, if you look, if I was to play it back on YouTube right now, right? To me, that was a really good landing. That was a really good approach. Very well flown, I think. You know, I'm fighting that wind kind of the whole way. It's annoying. It wasn't really, you know, we're not talking complete and utter craziness. We're talking, you know, we're talking just a little bit of nonsense, right? But, all right. So let's do this. Let's go engines running, confirm it. It's gonna do that. Let's cut into replay mode. Open chase plane. Go to replay, show playback window, and let's see. Oh, I know. Master caution. Cancel master caution. Or break off. Alright, let's see. Where are we? Let me get the flaps down. Let's probably put some lights on. I mean, I was fighting this thing the whole time. I mean, you can look right there. She's bobbing and weaving. Drifted a little bit low, I believe, here. Still bobbing and weaving. Dip the nose low. I gotta be real careful looking that way. And I did have to give it a pretty good kick on the rudder too. Over the highway. It looks good to me. Oh, come on. Seriously? I don't know what that was.
Retard.
Yeah, I know what it's calling me. It's going to actually print an approach report for that, which is much worse. Yep. That just printed like a 1,200 foot per minute approach report. Let's go back to about here. Let's see if we get the side view. Hub view. This is where you would have felt it in the back. So I'll do 3 angles. I'll do on the tail of the plane. No, it was look at where the wind is. I mean, you can see it was 110 at 14, and it was starting to gust around over the runway. I gotta watch this VRAM. The VRAM's coming up now. It's 9.1. But watch, D. Look at the flare right here. Boom. Pull, 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 kick, kick, pull, kick. No side load. I don't know. You know what? On that one, I don't care about the numbers. That's perfect. So what if it was a little firm? It's a beautiful landing. We'll get one more view. There's another approach report that I'm going to have to delete. Let's get one more look at it. Just a quick one from the side view. Rearm the spoilers. I like to get in right about here so I can see both wheels. There we go. Sometimes the shakes go away if I... Okay, over the highway, no problem. Maybe I cut the power too early. Pulling, I'm kicking, kicking. Yeah, come on, man. Look at that. That is good enough for me. So, on that note, now that I have 3 approach reports I have to delete, that we took 3 views of it. Alright. We're going to close the window and stop the playback. Simulation's paused. Let's do that. And now she's going to get another landing report at the gate. Shelt there, huh? There we go. So on that note, ladies and germs, from Florida, I bid you... I'm starting a question. Tailwinds, I've slapped it down. But I think the numbers are right, D. I do think the numbers are right. So from Fort Lauderdale, I wish you all a very good night. I'm going to pick this conversation up with you now, D, in the Discord. Guys, if you haven't joined the Discord, I'm going to leave a link before I shut the chat down. Shut the stream down. So from Fort Lauderdale, I bid you all a very good night.